So today I want to talk about the process of making my own utau voice bank. It's not like a tutorial, not like do this exactly, just what it was like. I feel like when people see finished voice banks online, it looks super clean, impressive, but nobody really talks about the messy middle part sitting alone trying to make it sound good. So yeah, this is me explaining all that chaos. Before I go any further, I should probably explain what Vocaloid actually is because not everyone knows what Vocaloid is. A Vocaloid is a singing voice synthesizer. You type in lyrics and melody and it sings using a voice bank. A lot of famous songs came from it and it's honestly pretty cool. But it's expensive, like around $200, which is a lot, especially if you're just curious or still learning. So when I found out there were alternatives, I got really interested, and one of those were utau. Utau is free, and instead of buying a voice, you can actually make your own. And that idea was enough to pull me in. I did make a version before this voice bank, but honestly that's a story for another time. This version is V1.5. It's the version where things actually start working the way I wanted. I've always liked Vocaloid and utau stuff a lot. I listen to it, I watch covers, I mess around with music, and eventually I had this thought that it was either really cool or really dangerous. What if the voice was mine? At first, it was just curiosity. I didn't think I'd actually finish it. I thought I'd record 5 sounds, give up, and never talk about it again. But once I started, I couldn't stop. Which is funny because halfway through I really wanted to stop. Before recording, I thought the hardest part would be the technical stuff like settings, files, software, all that. Turns out the hardest part is accepting that the fact you have a voice and other people might hear it. You have to choose things like what pitch range you're recording in, how clear you want it to be, whether you're doing CV or something more complicated, and at this stage you'll feel very optimistic. You're like, yeah, this is fine, this is easy, but it will not be fine. But that's okay. For recording, I didn't even use a fancy setup. I used Rexstar on my iPad. Only that, no microphones and stuff. I recorded everything there, exported the files, and then moved them onto my computer. It felt really DIY. I hope this works energy. Recording itself is the longest part and the weirdest part. You're not singing songs, you're repeating syllables over and over and over. I, ooh, eh, oh, I felt really cringe at that time. At some point, your brain shuts off and you're just making sounds like a human instrument. And you have to be consistent. Same volume, same tone, same distance from the mic, but also not sound dead inside, which is hard because you are dead inside by an hour or 2. I messed up so many takes. Sometimes I do a whole line perfectly, then just do it wrong at the end. And the background noise is your enemy. A chair squeak, a tiny cough, someone walking by, and suddenly you're staring at the waveform are you sure that's normal? One thing nobody warns you about is how much you hear your own voice, really hear it. You notice things that you've never noticed before, your accent, your habits, the way you pronounce certain sounds. At first, it's uncomfortable, you cringe a lot, but slowly you get used to it. And eventually, it stops being, ugh, that's my voice. And it starts being, okay, that's my voice. and that's kind of nice. After recording comes configuring. This is where the vibe changes from music project to why this isn't working. I brought the files into Utau and started autoing. Basically, you have to tell the program where each sound starts and ends. You line everything up so the voice knows when to begin, when to cut off, and how to connect smoothly. It's very precise and easy to mess up. I spent a lot of time adjusting tiny lines, replaying the same sound over and over, and slowly losing track of time. I had moments where I genuinely thought I broke everything. Like the voice would sing, but it sounded like a ghost trapped in a blender. I switched to more sampler tips, and that helped a lot. Much better. Still not perfect, but not cursed anymore. This part is mostly trial and error. You tweak settings, test, tweak again, test again. Sometimes you improve it, sometimes you make it worse, and you don't know why. But that's part of the journey. The first time I made the voice back sing was surreal. It didn't sound amazing, but it worked, and hearing your own voice sing a melody for you feels unreal, like I made this exist. That moment alone made the whole process worth it, worth it. Even if the voice cracked, even if the timing was a little off, even if it sounded robotic, it was alive. Making a voice bank is way more personal than I expected. You put a lot of yourself into it. Literally, there are times I got frustrated and wanted to quit, times I thought it wasn't good enough, but I kept reminding myself that it didn't have to be perfect, it just had to be finished, and finishing something like this really feels good. I learned a lot from this project, not just about utau or software, but patience and being okay with imperfections. Your first version doesn't have to be amazing, it just has to exist. You can always improve it later. Okay guys, I just wanted to say something before the video ends. Today's December 16th and tomorrow's December 17th, and December 17th is my birthday, so can you guys type happy birthday in the comments? I would really appreciate it. And anyways, bye. So yeah, that's the process. Messy, exhausting, frustrating, but also really fun. I didn't make the best voice bank ever, but I made my voice bank. And honestly, that's enough. If you're thinking about making one, I'd say go for it. Just be ready to talk to yourself a lot. Thanks for watching.